Yeah, it was good. Initially, of course, I was a bit stuck in traffic, so it was a bit difficult to clear the cars. But once I cleared a few of them, and then the weather kicked in with a few laps of like slippery conditions, that's I think where we made a difference. And then the car was good. I mean, yeah, trying to stay out of trouble, but at the same time you have to push and you have to try and be on the limit, which is always, I think, a difficult compromise to find, but it worked out fine.
The Green Hell, 25 kilometers of asphalt, forest, and absolute chaos. A circuit that has swallowed legends whole and spat them out in pieces. And on this particular weekend, a four-time Formula One world champion walked in like he owned the place. No practice laps to settle the nerves. No warm-up races to ease into the rhythm. Just Max Verstappen, a Mercedes GT3, and the most unforgiving racetrack on planet Earth. The question wasn't if he'd be fast. The question was how fast and how fearless before the Nürburgring reminded him who was boss. Before we go further, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now. We're chasing 10,000 subscribers, and every single one counts. Don't watch this and leave without joining the family. It started before Verstappen even touched the wheel. Dani Juncadella took the race start for the number 3 Mercedes-AMG team, and the Nürburgring immediately showed its teeth. Lap 1, turn 1. The number 3 Mercedes made contact with a Lamborghini. A puncture. Drama before the dust had even settled. But somehow, Juncadella clawed his way up to P2 after that very first lap. It didn't last. A lap later, he dropped 2 positions navigating traffic. The Nürburgring giveth, and the Nürburgring taketh away. He settled into P3. Focused, measured, doing what needed to be done. And then, on lap 7, the pit stop came. The visor went up. The helmet went on, and Max Verstappen stepped into the cockpit for the very first time at the Nürburgring 24 hours. The team was sitting in P10. What happened next was nothing short of extraordinary. We're just getting started, and this story only gets wilder. Subscribe to Track Sport News so you never miss a moment. We upload every race, every drama, every breakdown. Tap subscribe. It's free, and it means everything to us. On his very first lap out of the pits, Verstappen had a moment, a bump, a twitch. The rear stepped out, and for one terrifying second, P10 nearly became a wall. He kept it, just barely, and from that moment forward, Max Verstappen was a driver possessed. Lap 9, the number 26 Mercedes. Gone. P9. Lap 10, the number 7 Lamborghini. Dismissed. P8. Lap 12, the BMW. Swallowed whole. P7. But it was lap 13 that made the entire paddock stop and stare. Around the outside of a Mercedes. Full throttle. 2 wheels on the grass. The kind of move that gets replayed forever. That pass secured a net P3 and confirmed what everyone already suspected. Max Verstappen doesn't do cautious. If this is getting your heart racing, you're in the right place. We cover motorsport like nobody else. Subscribe to Track Sport News and help us hit 10K. One click. That's all it takes. Do it now before you forget. Going into hour 3, the Nürburgring began playing its cruelest card. Rain. Not everywhere, just enough. Patches of wet tarmac hidden inside dry sunshine. A circuit of contrasts. A trap for the unprepared. The Ferrari of Thierry Vermuelen found out the hard way, crashed out. Race over. The number 16 Audi ran into trouble too. Damage, retirement, championship dreams evaporating into the damp forest air. But Verstappen adapted. He read the weather. He read the track. He went full send on the Manthe Porsche, passing the 911 down into turn 1 to move into 3rd place. The rain that eliminated his rivals became his weapon. And then came lap 19. From P3, he made his move. Down the Dottinger Hohe Straight, the longest flat-out section of any racetrack in the world, Verstappen launched past the Mustang and the Aston Martin in a single, breathtaking sequence. For the first time in his career, Max Verstappen was leading the Nürburgring 24 hours. We're deep in the green hell now, and you're staying till the end. I can feel it. Subscribe to this channel. We're building something special at Track Sport News, and 10K subscribers is the next milestone. You could be the one that gets us there. Leading the Nürburgring 24 hours is one thing. Surviving it is another. Around hour 5, the race delivered its most dramatic chapter yet. Kevin Estre, one of the sport's most feared endurance specialists, spun out in the number 911 Porsche. Race over. And then, in an almost supernatural coincidence, the Ford Mustang of Arjun Maini spun out in the exact same place not long after. The Nürburgring doesn't care about your reputation. Verstappen, however, was untouchable. He extended his lead, managed the changing conditions, kept the number 3 Mercedes clean, fast, and utterly composed. By the time he handed the car to Jules Gounon on lap 22, he had built a 25-second lead. 25 seconds. In changing weather, on the most dangerous racetrack in the world. On his debut, speaking to media after his stint, Verstappen reflected on what he'd just experienced: the chaos, the rain, the overtakes, the moment he hit that bump and nearly kissed the wall. The impression was clear. The green hell had impressed even him. So where does this story go from here? Scenario 1. The number 3 Mercedes holds the lead through the night. Gounon and Juncadella keep it clean, and Max Verstappen's first Nürburgring 24 hours ends with a trophy. The F1 champion adds another crown, this time in the dark. Scenario 2. The rain returns. The night closes in, and the green hell, patient and merciless, finds its moment. Because the Nürburgring has humbled every champion who walked in too confident. Scenario 3. A privateer team, running in the shadows all race long, emerges at dawn with fresh tires and a story nobody saw coming. Because at the Nürburgring, the race is never over until it's over. The second half of this race is where legends are made or broken. Subscribe right now so you don't miss the full race recap and highlights. Tracksport News. 10K subscribers. We're almost there. Be part of it. Can Max Verstappen win on his Nürburgring debut? Or will the green hell, patient, cold, and eternally unforgiving, have the final word? One thing is certain. With darkness falling and rain in the air, the greatest endurance race in the world is only just beginning its cruelest chapter. The full race recap and highlights are coming. And trust me, you do not want to miss it. If you made it this far, you already know this isn't just motorsport. This is survival. Subscribe to Tracksport News. Let's get to 10K together, and I'll see you at the finish line.